Data Bites, Episode 6, Mr. Bojangles. Standing in line at a satellite coffee, my intense observation of the very barista counting shots of espresso for my coffee was broken by the sound of coins being used like a fidget spinner by the customer behind me. My phone buzzed silently. I thought it must be my wife Sarah or my son Xander wanting something from the coffee shop, but it was a text from Ever. Dada, I think I'm going to get fired from my internship. I made a mistake, and my manager will not tolerate mistakes. My focus on espresso did not seem so important any longer. I stepped out of line, away from Coin Man, and sat down at a small table in the corner of the coffee shop. Before I could even think what to say to Ever, I was transported back to my early career. I somehow built up a set of calluses that allowed me to take risk and fail, figure it out, and do it all again. I've worked with data in some form or another my entire career. Data is something that is quite easy to get wrong. Data-related projects fail at an alarming rate, over 85%. There are many reasons for this, but data is intangible and it's hard. I've written queries that I've joined the wrong tables and ended up with the wrong ethnicity for people, overstated revenue, and made Mumbai a city in Indiana. At about the 10-year mark in my career, I proposed what I thought was a better way to allow strategic reporting organization within a large company to provide their corporate customers with a way to ask questions of data more naturally. Their corporate customers wanted the ability to ask questions of the data warehouse and other data assets without the constraints of the delivered reporting content. They needed their own way to ask questions, a truly ad hoc solution. The brainstorming sessions and working at the whiteboard with my colleagues was truly exhilarating. We could all clearly see a path where we could build a set of metadata structures that would allow us to help customers build their own questions and receive data right in Excel, everyone's reporting tool of choice, obvious to everyone but Microsoft. Not long after those sessions had concluded, we got the opportunity to present the idea to the management team. 4 somber, unknown faces sat in the room with the rest of the management team. The manager of the strategic reporting organization had brought in industry experts to evaluate the recommendations from our team. The stakes had just been raised. The presentation was the perfect blend of talking through our presentation material and drawing pictures and ideas on the whiteboard. The experts were engaged. Every indication was that we had hit a home run. The thought of inventing was an amazing drug. We would allow people to ask their own questions in Excel. The system would make sure that they got the right data, and we would be the data kings. Not that long after the meeting ended, I heard the familiar rustle of coins as the manager who had arranged the expert review of our proposal approached my cube. He made it very clear that the idea we had was far too risky and was certain to fail, and that he did not tolerate risk, and that myself and my colleagues would continue to publish reports in PDF form. The rustle of those 3 gold coins, as we later found out, would pursue us daily. The manager moved about the hallway, reminding us that risks and mistakes would not be tolerated. My musings were interrupted by my phone buzzing again. It was Ever. Dada, my team leader says, if you ain't hosing, you ain't working. Not sure what she means, but she says that she's going to take responsibility. I still have a job. That's right, Ever. Mr. Bojangles is not going to take away your need to fail. Your data will never be more than how you see it.